Sandhan. All Gujarat Integrated Classroom.
સેટેલાઇટ ના માધ્યમથી જોડતી કડી એટલે સંધાન.
Welcome in the studio. Good noon everybody. In the today we will refer for that office application, one of the part for that. In the office application there are the different segments that could be available for that. Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft PowerPoints, Microsoft Access over that. There the different part have the different have should be an importance for that. In the today we will discuss over that Microsoft Excel over that. The basically Excel should be more useful for that to be going for the in the calculations for that. We will go for that in the today in this studio. My friends Professor Sailesh Bhai A. Patel is also in this for that. In the today we will go for that in the Microsoft Excel. Sir, what will be the definitions? We can say that in the what is the basic use of this Microsoft Excel for that?
Basically, Microsoft Excel is a full-featured spreadsheet program that allows us to organize data, compute calculations, make decisions, grab the data, and develop professional-looking reports. Basically, Excel have three parts: worksheets, charts, and database. Worksheet allows to enter, calculate, manipulate, and analyze the data as number and text. Charts pictorially represents the data, and Excel can draw two-dimensional as well as three-dimensional charts, pie charts, and other types of charts like bar charts, line charts, etc. Database manage the data like sorting, filtering, data analysis, etc.
Okay, there should be I think we can go for this in a calculations for that. Means we have entered the data. Based on this in entering the data, we go for that. We represent in the graphical way also over that. Also we go for this in the calculations for that. Okay. First of all things, the data can be entered over that. These are these is a things over that. But how we can do this in a calculations over that? There is any way over that. Any things can be available over that. Any summation, divisions. These are the functionalities can be available over that in the Excel for that.
Yes, there are so many functions and formulas in Microsoft Excel. Today we will go for formulas and functions. Today we are going to include in today's session that sum functions, average functions, counting functions, similarly quick functions are there. Then if statements, VLOOKUP functions, SUMIF functions, Excel formulas, and today we will give the demonstration of each and every functions. But before that I would like to explain the Excel screen. In Excel screen, whenever you will open the Excel screens, on the upper right corner there will be three buttons. One is the close button, another is the maximize and restore button, and the first one that is the minimize button. On the left top corner there is a quick access toolbar, and in Office 2010 in place of menu bar there will be a ribbons. So there are different ribbons like home, insert, page layout, then formulas, datas, review, and views. Before that, in the ribbon there are different commands. So there are clipboard, font, alignment, number, etc. These are the different commands that is available in the different panels. Under the panel there will be a worksheet area. So here this is known as a cell, and cell is nothing but it is the intersection of row and column. Here if you will select more than one cell, then it is called a range. You can give the different name of that range. So here all the calculations will be done in the worksheet area, and we have to now we will go for different functions.
Okay,
here
so there I say one thing for that. There is a row and the column you say over that. How many row and the columns is a maximized in this in Excel for that?
there are more than 36,000 columns and more than 1 lakh rows in the Excel. So it is very much sheets, and lots of number of sheets can be included in a one workbook.
Okay, yeah, you say that is a one the keyword for that is a database, and this in a worksheet for that. What is the difference for that is the database, and what is the difference for the worksheet for that basically?
Worksheet is generally used to calculate the data. All the calculations like additions, subtractions, multiplications, divisions, etc. that will be done in the worksheet area. And database means how we can manipulate the data. That is sorting, filtering. We can find out something out of the data. So database is a nothing but it is the part of the worksheet, or from a worksheet we can find the data.
Okay, how many we have include this one and more worksheet in the database? We can do that, and how it is possible for that?
Yes, just by in Excel sheet we have to, in home menu, in insert menu there is a worksheet. Okay, we can insert the worksheet here. So by clicking on insert we can add so many worksheets.
Okay, in this in a worksheet there should be also to map from this in one worksheet to the another worksheet. It is possible for that in the database. Otherwise, if we can say that in this in a one worksheet data also to another, we can also apply this different type of these functions. You have said that these are the different function. We have used this way over that or not?
Yes, today we are going to use some functions. Suppose we want to use the sum functions, then just here I have a different data of my numbers, and if I want to do the calculations, then just go in a home panel and click on this auto sum button. So it will be automatically the sum functions will be included here, and just gives the range that which data you have to select in the range. So here your sum is automatically calculated as 52. Similarly, the another function is average. Suppose we want to calculate the average of these numbers, then just click on the down arrow button in the auto sum function and just select the average. So an average functions will be included here, and in the bracket we have to give the range of the list. So we can select the range and just close the bracket and give the enter. It will calculate the average. Similarly, you can find the minimum and maximum also. Suppose we have a different grades obtained by the different students in 3 subjects, then we want to find the highest grade in the class, then just click on any cell and click on max button, then select the all data that is included in the worksheet out of which we want to find the maximum value, and just press the enter. It will find the highest grade in a class. Similarly, if you want to find the lowest grade in a class, just select minimum function and select the range that you want to, out of which minimum value is to be obtained, then press the enter. Then it will calculate the minimum grade out of the data. Similarly, if you want to count the numbers in a cells of the selected range, then just click count numbers function from the auto sum buttons and select the range. Then it will calculate that there are 5 cells in which numbers are written. It will not calculate the text. Another function is count if function. Suppose we have the student's grade and with 3 subjects. Suppose we want to find that number of A scores in mathematics. So just here give the functions count if. So write count if, then comma, then select the range as a all the grades that is given in the mathematics subjects and give the criteria in as a A. So it will calculate that there are 3 numbers in which the mathematics have A scores. Similarly, suppose one can obtain the number of history scores which are greater than 80, then we have to write the count if functions. In count if functions, we have to give the range that can be selected as all the scores, all the grades that from history, and we have to write that greater than 80. It will calculate all the scores which have numbers of scores which is greater than 80.
Okay, sir. You have two functions, three functions we have discussed over that. Sum that should be in a calculative this thing over that, and this in a average the divided the number of the samples for that in this in a sum out we can going for this in average for that. Okay, now you have the two things which are too much important: count and the count if. What is the major difference for that in this in a count and the count if over that? Because you say that in the count the basically going for this in a calculations over that. Okay, how many particular in this in your data, how many you can find out the particular samples we have find out, but what is the use for this in a count if? These are I think should be too much new us for that.
Count function is generally counts the numerical values in a selected range of cells, while count if it is the criteria based. So if we give the criteria that we have to count only that cell whose grade is A in mathematics, so we can use count if function.
Okay, means in our example we say that in this in a particularly in this in a data basically there is a A, B, C in the grade over that in the particular students, and the subjects can be available over that, and in the student having this in a won this in a particular grade for that, and basically in this particular condition we give for that, means we have say that in this in our 3 student obtain this in a A grade, we can say that in this way.
So here this A grade can be obtained in the different mathematics. So here we have to use a range. Range is nothing but it is the collection of the cells. So we have to give the range and then we have to give the criteria. So any functions in Excel that have a specific criteria or specific, that first we have to write the range and then we have to write the criteria.
Okay, good.
Another function is count A, that will count the value in a cell. So here if you want to calculate, then use count A and give just range. So it will calculate all the non-blank cells. So there are 7 cells in which there is a value is written, either text or number. Another function that is used as a count blank, which will be used to count the number of blank cells. So you can use count blank functions and gives the range of cells, and it will count there are 2 blank cells in which nothing should be written. Another function is quick functions. So just by select the data and it will gives here the numerical counts, that what is the average of the selected cells in the status bar, in the status line of the worksheet area. If you will select only these numbers, then it will find average, count, numerical count, minimum, maximum, sum. Here also you can just by clicking the right clicking you can remove the different functions. Suppose if you want to do not require average and count and numerical count, just unselect it. So here in status bar there is only 3 functions, that is sum, minimum and maximum. Another basic features is if conditions. Suppose we have a data of students and they have got the scores. Suppose we want to give that the students will be passed if he got 50 or more marks. So here we can use if conditions. So the syntax for if is if, then you have to write the logical conditions that score, here score is in C2 cell. So C2 if score is greater than 50, then here we have to write the condition when it is true. So here write if greater than 50, then it is pass, otherwise it is fail. So here write the fail and complete the bracket and press the enter. It will just calculate the result. So here the score is greater than 50, then the result will be pass. Here you can format it by just right clicking, and you can make a copy of the functions in other cells and just paste. It will calculate the results automatically. Similarly, we have another examples to calculate the salary of the different employees. Suppose a salesman sells more than 5 items, then he will be paid $30 per item, else he will be paid $20 per item. So to write these functions, we have to add the if conditions. If your value, that number of items sold, is greater than 5, then we have to 30 per item, so 30 into number of items, otherwise we have to give $20 to number of items. So here 180 will be the answer. So here the number of items are more than 6, it will be paid at rupees 30. So rupees 30 multiplied by 6 items that is sold, so he gets 180 as a salary. Similarly, you can copy all these functions to other cells also, so it will calculate the paste functions. Similarly, suppose we want to find, or if we want to give the bonus of $100 whose experience is more than 6 months. So here also we can write if conditions. Okay, if his seniority, that is the value in C11 cell, is greater than 6, then he will be calculated, or he will get 100 rupees